My name is Aaron Long, and I've sort of always wanted to do animation since I was like 5 years old.
Yeah.
I really liked Looney Tunes and Simpsons and Ren and Stimpy and a whole bunch of stuff. And so I pretty much always knew that I wanted to do animation. And then I just gradually started figuring out how I would, what the best way to do that would be. So I started making cartoons on my own, and then eventually it came to,
What kind of cartoons did you make?
I did some shorts with a character called Fester Fish.
Yeah.
I did a series called Space Goose, which lasted 3 episodes, and then I gave up.
Tell me a little bit about Fester Fish.
Fester Fish, I think I've done 4 episodes now,
Yeah.
and I'm working on a 5th one. And it's sort of like it's supposed to be like a throwback to cartoons from like the 30s and 40s. They're like really exaggerated, stretch and squash, and everything's sort of pushed as far as it can go, and really goofy. Because I like goofy, stupid cartoons. Those are like my favorites.
For sure.
So it's just me trying to do that, basically.
What's your favorite cartoon?
Like a single cartoon ever?
Cartoon ever that you could watch?
Oh, that's tough. Probably maybe Stimpy's Invention from Ren and Stimpy, or one of the Looney Tunes cartoons by Bob Clampett, maybe like the Great Piggy Bank Robbery or something like that. There's some really crazy stuff in the 40s. That's my favorite stuff, probably. 1940s, like Looney Tunes and like Tex Avery. Yeah.
Why did you choose to come to Max the Mutt?
Well, I didn't get into Sheridan.
Yeah.
It's a convenient location. It looked like it had a really good, strong program with. I came and looked at the school, and I was really impressed by all the art on the walls, and they seemed like they sort of had a good curriculum, so I decided to try it.
Yeah. And now that you've finished, you're going to graduate tomorrow. How does it feel?
Well, I'm glad I made it through 4th year. I made it all the way through because it was really tough. It was very challenging, but I learned a lot doing it, and I'm really, I'm glad I did it.
What was the most important thing you've learned?
Probably how to. It's like Tina and Maxine have said like a lot of times that what they think is the most important thing is like learning how to see, and it's true. That's basically what I learned. That's like helped with everything else. Just sort of understanding how to look at things in order to draw them. Because I had no idea how to do that before. Like I had no structure in my drawings, and I didn't know what structure was lacking. So now I can look at a drawing and say, this is good because of this, it's bad because of this. I need to fix this most of the time. And that's really useful.
What's been your experience at Max the Mutt?
I made a lot of good friends, and there was some great teachers, and it was really tough. But some of the teachers have really high expectations, and I don't know, they expect a lot from you. They expect you to put out really good work very quickly. And so, especially in the first 2 years, I had sort of issues with that. It was just understanding what they were expecting. But once I sort of was able to get it going, it turned out pretty well.
Awesome. Cool. Would it have been something you would have liked to learn more at the school?
Maybe Toon Boom, because they've been saying recently that Toon Boom is really important. And we had a class, but it wasn't the greatest class.
Okay.
It was. I think what they're doing now is probably going to work out better because I think they've got more of a focus on it seems, or at least they're planning to in the future.
What would you tell someone who's interested in pursuing a career in animation?
I'd say a lot of people say they want to, but they never actually do it. Like they just sort of, they like, someday I'm going to start being an animator. But what I did is like before I even came to the school, I was just doing stuff on my own. And it was pretty bad, but then, when I actually started doing stuff at the school, it was a lot better than it would have been otherwise. So just as early as you can, start drawing or trying to do animation in, Flash or whatever software you can get, or even just on paper. There's anything, just like try to do some animation, and then you'll eventually become an animator.
So where to now? What's your plan now that you've graduated?
Well, I've got a job in LA for 6 months on a TV series. And I'm pretty excited about that.
What's it about?
The show?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can say.
You can't say it.
Maybe not on camera.
Maybe not on camera. All right.
But it's going to be pretty fun, I think. And I definitely wouldn't have gotten it if I hadn't come here because, I wouldn't have been able to draw properly.
Awesome. And do you have like a blog or website that people can go to view your work? Or
I have a website, and it is www.aaronlongcartoons.com.
If you would like to learn more about Max the Mutt or want to pursue a career in animation, concept art, or sequential art, click on the link that the arrows are pointed to in the box below, or go to www.maxthemutt.com. If you would like to watch the full student interviews, click on the video thumbnails below.